Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Weigh In Central. Okay, so a few things that I need to give you a background on before we get started. So last week I neglected in everything and all the chaos and we talked about my breakdowns and stuff like that. I neglected to tell you guys what my goal was for this week. And it's the same. Until I hit that 2 pounds and 1 inch, it will remain the same. If I don't say it, just moving forward. But super excited that I did lose inches last week. Sometimes my friend says that that is actually better than weight, and you don't typically see it on the scale um, like you would want to see. But just continue to keep working. So that is my goal. That is what I am doing. Okay. Now, let me say this about this week, okay? Remember, I told you guys, if you were with me that very first week, I told you one of the things that my friends told me about what I needed to do in order to stick with it was to actually have a backup plan, okay? So I have a plan of what my life looks like, but when things get hectic, when things go back to the way that they were, what exactly is my plan? So I needed to have another plan. And it was very, very evident this week that I needed to have another plan. Okay. Um, my children are having a hard time with this virtual school thing. They think that they're doing assignments and they're not doing them, or they're doing them, but some kind of way they're not submitting them, or the teacher doesn't see that they're submitting them. They have questions, my kids are asking, but the teachers are not responding, or they're sending it too late. It's just been a whole big mess. Okay. So between that and work and trying to stay on top of everything with that, today has been a hell of a week. So we have the pandemic going on, we have the tropical storms going on, and we have the social injustice. So I'm like, something has to leave. Okay, something has to leave. So I my goal was to do the pescatarian lifestyle this week, and I didn't fail, but I did eat chicken this week. And on top of all that, I missed the workout day, which really, really bummed me. And it wasn't due to rain because it rained yesterday and we actually worked out. We did yoga, which we thought was going to be easy and, oh, it's a relaxing, it's an easy day. And listen, um, yoga is a workout. Okay. So I think we're going to start incorporating some yoga into our actual routines just at the end to kind of stretch and stuff really good. But listen, you gotta be in shape to do yoga. There is no punk about yoga, okay? Um, but I did eat some chicken like the last couple of days just because everything was going on. That's what I was cooking. That's what I was cooking for my family. So I was just like, you know what? I just don't have the strength to do anything else for myself. So I just ate that. So yeah, listen. It's just been a week. I'm glad to have made it through because somebody didn't. So that's what it is. So let's get started on these measurements to see what these drastic changes and things that I may have missed or did not do. Let's just see what it did. So um, let me see. The trying to tell you my measurements from last week. Um, Last week my weight was 209. My chest was 40 and a half. I lost a half inch there. My waist was 39. I lost an inch there. And my hips were 46 and a half. So I think I lost a quarter inch there. Of course, my goal was 2 pounds and 1 inch. So let's see if I have lost any of these inches. You ready, Will? Okay. What you see? Hmm. 40 and a half. Okay. Is that right? Yeah. Give it. $39. What do you see there? Okay. What thing? What are you talking about? Okay. 46 and a half. I don't know about this bosom part because I have to pee. Go to the bathroom. Why would you say that here? Come help me. Come help me. Trying to make sure this is right. Make sure I'm living.
All right. Right across your bosom. Okay. You 41.
Ain't it supposed to be right here?
You hold it tight. 41.
Okay, 41. Okay. All right, so I'll discuss those with you in a second. Let's see if I can see it on the scale.
208.
Can you get the
Oh. I don't know if it's showing. Hi. You got to step up, step back on.
Oh God.
Sorry, this is the apprentice, me. $208.
All right, so not bad, considering I didn't do everything I wanted to do. 208, so I lost a pound. And I really was not expecting to lose anything because this week has been a rough week. So I'm super happy and excited that I did. So the one day missing a workout it didn't make a big difference, but it made a difference to me just because I've gotten used to doing that, and get out, bye, get out, get out, get out. Anyway, so yeah. So that's been that. So it's been quite a week. I don't know how your week has been or what has been going on with you, but it's been quite a week here. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about when you fall off the wagon, okay? As I did. That's why it was so important for us to have that's why it is so important for us to have a backup plan, okay? Because the plan we typically have when everything is going okay or everything is working our way. When things are thrown in the mix, or when things are thrown at us that will change us from what we are typically doing, it tends to throw us off of what we want to do and what we had planned to do or whatever. And it's easy for us to do something that may be a little difficult for us. It's easier for us to push that to the side. So this week when I couldn't work out my one day, I was helping my son with his schoolwork, trying to get caught up because he was missing 4 assignments, and he didn't know how to do them. Oh, it was just, oh my gosh, we both was in tears by the end of the night. Okay. So between that and so I missed the workout that day, and then I just was not in the mood to do anything extra, to go the extra mile for what the goal that I had set. It's easy to fall off the horse. It's easy to fall off the wagon. Okay, listen, things were so bad I even had a drink this week, and I'm not a drinker, which is definitely not a meal plan. Okay, but yeah, so when you fall off, here's the deal: once you've done it, you've done it. There's nothing that you can do about it. You just have to pick yourself up and keep moving forward with your plan and idea. Don't give up on it, because it's not the end because you just make one mistake, or you eat one thing that you're not supposed to, or you miss a workout that day. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Like, there are worse things that are happening, and all you have to do is just make up in your mind that you are going to just get up and continue on, press forward. Okay, so don't be discouraged. Don't feel like you're a failure. Don't feel like this just is not for you. That is what the devil wants. He wants you to not continue, so that you can't be successful, so that you can't um get what you need and reach your goals. Okay, so don't feel like that. Don't feel like it is the end of the world for you if you do one thing, you miss one workout. You said you're not going to eat meat, but you grabbed a piece of chicken instead. It's not. We're human. We make mistakes. It happens. Shake it off and come back in the game refreshed. If you realize that something is too much for you, it's just not your thing or whatever, don't feel the need to do that just because I'm giving you a meal plan or something like that. You don't have to stick. You do what works for you. I'm going to tell you what my friend told me: you can't outwork a bad diet. You really can't. Like, you can't eat pizza and ice cream and cake and all this other stuff and then go out here and exercise a little bit and think that you're supposed to lose weight or whatever. But I can tell you this: you can eat whatever it is that you want to eat. Like, you don't have to feel restricted at all. But if you are trying to lose weight, the question is, are you willing to do the work to work whatever it is that you ate off? Simple question. Look at your neighbor and say, she's talking to you. She's talking to you, right? Because I'm talking to me. So if you think about it, if you love pizza and you're used to eating 2 or 3 slices or whatever, and that's a 1,200 calorie meal right there within itself. Totally fine if you eat that and you do that. Now, are you willing to put in the work to work off those 1,200 calories, which could be a 5 mile run, or it could be you know a 3 hour workout. Like, are you willing to, intense workout? Are you willing to do those things? For me, my answer is no, nah, not really. I'll eat a slice and just have some vegetables or something, or I just won't eat it at all. I'd much rather have a salad or something like that. That is my personal choice. What I'm saying to you is, don't feel like you have to be restricted and you can't eat the things that you want to eat. Just be willing, as much as you eat, to put in that much more work to burn it off. Just that simple. It's just that simple. So don't look at, I don't even want to use the diet word. It's just a lifestyle change. It's just what we're doing. So if you notice down in the description, I didn't even put whatever diet. It's pescatarian lifestyle, right? Because don't feel like, I think it's mostly a psychological thing. When we say diet, we think about we can't have, we can't do, we can't this, we can't that, right? And so psychologically, we psych our own selves out, like, oh, this is so miserable, this is so horrible. But I don't look at it like that. I just look at, this is what I'm choosing to eat at this moment, at this time, and it works fine for me. Okay, I'm going to try the pescatarian lifestyle again, but this week I'm going back to my meatless week, because I actually really enjoyed that. That's not to say that I may not fall off the wagon this week. I'm happy to let you know, hey, I just wasn't feeling it on Wednesday. My family had fish and I wanted a piece of it. I'm fine with that. But I'm going back to my meat this week because I really, really enjoyed it, and I found, the stuff that I ate and was eating, I really, really enjoyed it. So I wanted to go back to that. So that's what I'm doing this week. My goal for this week is actually my 2 pounds and my 1 inch all the way around. So I'm gonna stick with it until I get it. Some people have asked me, like, why don't you just change it to 1 pound? It's just not, I cannot do that. I set my expectations high, right? And then I force myself to govern myself accordingly to meet them. And I'm going to meet them. I'm used to, when I set a goal, I'm used to meeting it, right when I set it. And so this is a challenge for me, and it's good for me. It's definitely, it's good for me to see that you have to work. You have to put in some work for that. Most of the times when I set goals for myself, it comes easy. So this has been a struggle for me not meeting a goal, but I'm good with that because it's forcing me to work and it's forcing me to look at myself and change some things. So I'm okay with that. So my goal for this week: 2 pounds and 1 inch. I'll change it when I meet it. I may not. I don't know. Again, I am doing the meatless, so you can find the meal plan in the description below. Please continue to drink lots of water because that is actually good for you for weight loss. I forgot to do this last week too. My reinforcement area. What did I do well? I think I actually. Well, I can't even say that. What did I do well? Um, I what did I do well? Goodness. I mean, I worked out. That's just my go-to because I'm telling you, if you know me, you know that consistent workouts is has is difficult for me. So I didn't get my 5 days this week. It's been raining here, so I may go try to pick up my fifth day today if the weather holds. Or I may just do something in the house. I'm not really sure. I try to rest on Saturday and Sundays because Monday through Friday is really brutal on us some days. So I try to do that. But yeah, so I I worked out. My refinement area, something I need to work on was definitely my eating this week and my how I handle stress. And just being again what I felt to be unprepared for what was going to occur that week. So I've stepped back. I've looked at my calendar. I have adjusted some things. The kids and I have a schedule now, so we're working on that. So yeah, that's my reinforcement refinement or my grow and glow area. So that's it. So 2 pounds 1 inch this week. I'm going back meatless. So I hope some of you guys join me. If you don't, I hope you're enjoying whatever it is that you are doing. Um, that's all I have for you guys. Please be safe out here with this pandemic. With these storms that are popping up everywhere, you guys be safe, be careful, be blessed. As always, be a blessing. Until next week's weigh in. Love you guys. Bye.